What up, YouTube? I'm back. So, another good episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. Obviously, it was only the second episode of the series, but it was still really, really good. The beginning of the episode actually started with a fight. It started where we left off in last week's episode, and we got introduced to a new character. His name is Gojo. He's a sensei in the Jujutsu school where Fushiguro actually goes. So that was pretty cool. He's the same character that we saw first in episode 1 when he was talking to Itadori. So we got to see him fight a little bit at the beginning of the episode against that Sasuka demon that is inside Itadori, and it was pretty well done. The animation obviously was incredible. Studio Mappa is doing this anime right now. The animation is incredible. I think the way that they did the camera angle while they were fighting, I thought was impressive. So I thought it was a pretty good fight, and we saw how strong Gojo is right now. We didn't see a lot, but he's pretty fast. He's really strong. So I'm guessing how strong he really is. So we'll have to see. But the beginning of the episode I thought was great. The fight was really good. Now, in this week's episode, we finally got to know what the plot of the series is, and basically, it's Itadori eating the 20 fingers of Susuka, the cursed demon that they were talking about during the episode. He has to eat all 20 fingers because he's the only one that can really do that, because of how strong physically he is and mentally. He's a prodigy basically that they haven't seen in a long, long time. So that's basically what the main character has to do. He has to eat the 20 fingers of this kind of demon, and then after that, be killed, which is pretty interesting. He's gonna be killed when he has done his mission, which I don't think is gonna happen. Maybe something else is gonna happen, but all of that is pretty interesting. Obviously, in this week's episode, we saw him eat a second finger from the demon, so that was pretty interesting, and it didn't phase him at all. He was pretty good. He wasn't overtaken by the demon, so that's why they chose him to be the one that ate all those fingers, so that the world could be better, because of those curses, the world is in a way much worse place right now. So yeah, man, we finally know the plot of this series. The school that Itadori has transferred to is Tokyo Metropolitan Jujutsu Technical High School, so that's pretty cool. We see in that shot right there how big it is. There's a school, they have dorms. It seems like they have uh, places where they can do sport, and it looks awesome. But they said that there's only three first years. We already saw Itadori and Fushiguro, and there's another first year that we haven't been introduced to so far. But then after that, we got to see the director of the school. I thought he was pretty cool. I really like his character design. We don't know a lot about him, but from what we've seen so far, it seems like he's a good dude. He wants to know what your goal is and if your goal is the right thing to think, basically. But one of his, I guess, powers, quote unquote, is to put his curse energy into dolls. So this is pretty interesting, and that's what happened at the end of the episode with Itadori was fighting basically a doll that couldn't get hurt. So that's a pretty interesting power. I thought it was well done too. It was a fight, but it was more about what Itadori wants to do and why he wants to do it, and the reason why is because he's the only one that can do it. So I thought that was a pretty cool scene. Obviously, he was accepted to the school, and he's gonna begin, I guess, in next week's episode. But yeah, man, like I said, there's only three first years. The second years and third years are somewhere else right now, so we'll have to meet them later on. But it was pretty cool, man. At the end of the episode, we saw this girl, I'm guessing that she's the last first year that we haven't been introduced to yet. I like her character design, she seems pretty cool. I can't wait to see what her ability is, so we'll have to see next week's episode because I think it's about her. I think it's the girl of steel or something like that. So it's gonna be pretty interesting, because it seems like the Fushiguro, Itadori, and her are going to be the big three in this series, because in every kind of shonen series, there's always three main characters. In Naruto, it was Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura. In other series, it's like that too. So in One Piece, it's basically Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji. So it's pretty cool, man. I can't wait to meet her and know what she's all about. I don't know if there's romance in this series because in other shonen series, the main character sometimes is in love with another woman or the woman is in love with the main character. I don't know if there's is gonna be something like that, but yeah, we'll see, man. But it was a great episode. I really liked it. We know a lot more about what's going on in the series right now, and I can't wait to know what's coming next. Let me know what you thought about this week's episode in the comments down below. Let me know what you think is gonna happen next. I do Jujutsu Kaisen reviews every Friday, so subscribe for that. But I also do other anime related things like One Piece reviews on Saturdays, and I do Boruto Naruto Next Generation reviews on Sundays. So stay tuned for all of that, man. So like, comment, subscribe. It would help my channel a lot, and follow me at Anime Specialist on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Anime Specialist out. Peace.